reignited profitable growth. We reignited our active user growth. We've engaged users, and we did it in a responsible manner while continuing to operate in a very efficient way. We set the foundation and set the platform for our ability to now execute going forward. I like to tell the team we earn the right to now deliver on the vision that we want going forward. So to start with that vision and to really dive into it, let me take you back to the beginning. 25 years ago, when PayPal was founded, it was founded on a very, very simple concept. It was very difficult then to move money from peer to peer or to make a purchase online. And PayPal had a very simple concept to just simplify money movement. After 25 years, and we all stand here today standing on the shoulders of giants, we have created the largest two-sided open platform in the world. And what does that look like to look at the scale that we've created? Well, incredible assets, $1.7 trillion in payment volume last year, over 400 million active users, over half of which transact with us on a monthly basis. We are the #1 branded checkout choice, trusted by the vast majority of enterprises and merchants around the world. We have penetrated a very fragmented, very difficult small business ecosystem with over 20 million small business merchants that rely on us to improve their conversion rate. And when you add all of that up, we are sitting on a gold mine of data. 6 billion vaulted financial instruments and hundreds of AI and machine learning algorithms that enable us to make risk predictions, personalization choices, and really focus on delighting our customers. So that is the foundation that has been created over the last 25 years. But we are a customer-obsessed organization. We are constantly talking to our consumers and to our merchants and asking them, what are their greatest challenges? And when we talk to them today, we recognize that there are significant changes affront. There are shifts that are creating incredible opportunities for PayPal to transform commerce again. Let me walk you through a few examples of what those look like. If I go online as a consumer and I do a search, this is what shows up. How do I make a choice? How do I know out of all of these choices, which is the one to trust, which is the best price, which is the one that I may get a reward or have some loyalty with? And if I'm a merchant, how do I stand out? And in fact, as a merchant, I can't stand out. We have seen that when we talk to our merchants, their cost per acquisition has over doubled in the last 10 years. They are throwing money, especially if they're a small business, into the ether, just hoping that they may show up on the 3rd or 4th page of a search result. And now, on top of all of this, you have new paradigms coming up. We have agentic commerce, in which merchants have no connection to their customer, no payment connection, and no paradigm to be able to actually create a transaction. So all of these shifts, when you bring it together, create more and more challenges for consumers and more challenges for merchants. And for us, as the leader for the last 25 years, we see this as an opportunity for our next chapter. We see this as our opportunity to revolutionize commerce globally. In order to do that, we need to transform who we are as a company. Let me walk you through what that transformation looks like. First, we need to go from being the PayPal that you know and love just online to being available everywhere. Online, in-store, agentic, everywhere a consumer or a merchant wants to transact, we need to be available. We need to go from a one-size-fits-all experience into ensuring that we can create personalized experiences, leveraging the data, leveraging the information that we have about each and every one of our customers and each and every one of our merchants to help them find each other. We need to go from that amazing static buy button to having something that is now much more dynamic. A wallet that is not just a collection of instruments, but something that is giving the consumer the opportunity to make the smartest choice and put more money in their pocket when they need it the most. We need to go from just being a payments processor to now thinking about the end-to-end commerce journey. How do we help our merchants find that next customer? All the way through to helping them in a post-purchase environment and bring that customer back in as an ongoing relationship. And lastly, we need to go from our own collection internally of different independent platforms to ensuring that we are leveraging our data, taking advantage of AI, and working from a single platform going forward. So this is the transformation journey that you're on and what you will hear specifically throughout the rest of the morning. But now, let me take you for a moment on a journey of what this looks like. And as we go through this, you will start to see our commerce platform come to life. This is not future years from now. This is happening now. This is a commerce API that we are already working with merchants on to start to create the experiences that I described, and I want you to see what this looks like. So let's start where many of our consumers start, which is something that makes sense. I got invited to go camping. And it often happens with the incredible asset we have on a peer-to-peer platform. I get invited by my friends to actually chip in to a camping pool. This is a new innovation that we just launched on PayPal called Pools. So great, I've now chipped in my $500 to go camping. Unfortunately, I haven't gone camping in a long time. So I don't have any of the equipment to be able to do that. So I now need to go make sure that I am prepared for this trip. So I go online to my local sporting goods store, and this is what I see. We have hidden the name of the store, but this is an actual screenshot if I, as a consumer, just go to a sporting goods store. This is a terrible consumer experience. This is an experience where I now have to go filter through and try to figure out what I need for my camping trip. And as a merchant, this is a terrible, friction-filled experience as well. They want to get me to the right item at the right time, and instead, they're just guessing as to what I may be interested in. We think there's a better way. We think we can take the data, the assets that we have, and the two-sided network that we have, and create a better relationship. So let's imagine what we're already starting to deliver. I should be able to go to a website and actually have it personalized for me. We should be able to leverage a commerce API that PayPal can provide to actually let the merchant know that I'm on a camping journey. On top of that, we should be able to do things like create a consumer profile. We already have over 80 million profiles of consumers that start to share information like the journeys that they're on, the items that they're interested in, their favorite colors, their shoe size. So now the merchant can actually create the exact customized, personalized shopping adventure for them. I now get to see the boots that I need. I get to see the color that I'm interested in. I get to see that it's in my size. And I already know that I have PayPal loaded up and ready to go, so I can create a buy now experience right now. On top of that, when I actually get to check out, they know that I'm an Amazon Prime member. So they can offer free shipping and just reducing any friction to the purchase experience. This is an incredible personalized experience that by the time I get to the end, I have now an end-to-end experience and loyalty already built in with this merchant. This is a very different experience than what exists today. So that's an online e-commerce experience. But what about in-store? Right now, if I'm walking around, there is no engagement from an in-store experience. The best we've done over the last decade is to take my physical wallet and just put it on my phone. So now I have all my instruments, but it's still just on my phone. There's no engagement. There's no better understanding in an offline environment than just being able to tap to pay. Well, we think there's a better way. We think we can engage with merchants and let them again know who you are from a personalized experience and let them know that this is an opportunity to provide a discount, to provide some loyalty, to leverage the ability for me to be in the right environment of this sporting goods store and say, hey, you're right here right now. Why don't you come into the store? We know that you're on a camping journey. Let me give you a discount because you're a new customer to us, and the cost per acquisition that I would have paid to try to get you, I would rather just put in your pocket to have you check out with us right now. On top of that, I can actually have that loyalty. It's almost impossible for me to get a loyalty card into your wallet. Why not have it just show up into your PayPal wallet? It's activated, it's available, and it's automatic when you check out. And then from a consumer standpoint, this smart wallet that we can create, I now have rules that I can take advantage of. So not only do I have the loyalty and the savings that is already built in, But I also have things like rules of my cash flow. I'm in a cash crunch right now. I've set up rules so that if I'm making a purchase that's over $500, I want it to automatically leverage buy now, pay later. And we can make this happen right now in our smart wallet so that by the time I go to check out and I do tap to pay, buy now, pay later is taken care of. The payments are already set up, and I'm not worried about it. All I have is my tent, I have my sleeping bag, and I'm ready for my camping trip. This, again, is a completely different offline experience. And lastly, let's take it to what the future could look like. Right now, AI is actually quite incredible. If I go in and ask it, hey, what do I need for a camping trip? It will give me really good information, but very generic information and nothing that's actionable. As we start to evolve and we start to bring together these LLMs, AI, merchants, and consumers, there is going to need to be a commerce platform that stitches all of this together. A platform that consumers trust with their instruments and their data, that can connect to merchants, of which we already have tens of millions, and can then leverage the power of AI. What could this look like? Again, I go on my camping trip and I type it in. How do we enable these LLMs to start to gather the profile data that PayPal already has on our consumers? How do we start to now make it so that we're able to let the LLM bring up the right products at the right time with buy now opportunities because they already know exactly what the PayPal instruments are? Updating your shopper profile, enabling you to be ready to check out. And when you bring all of this together, whether it's in-store, whether it's online, or whether it's agentic, we now have an incredible experience that has changed the game for commerce, brought consumers and merchants together in a completely different way. This is just a small glimpse into the type of commerce API and commerce experience that we're starting to create. So when you pull back, this is the strategy that we're looking at. How do we build a commerce platform powered by an API that our merchants have access to, that enable our consumers to pay everywhere, pay the way they want, and ensure that they're getting the most money and the most value, the most rewards, and the most loyalty with every purchase? And from a merchant perspective, we want to not only deliver an incredible payments opportunity, but we want to do what's most important to them, which is help them drive the next customer, the right customer, in the right ROI, and then ensure that they're operating as smart as they can. And we want to do this online, we want to do it in-store, and we want to do it for the future in an agentic world. As we do this, and as we move into this world, we open up additional addressable markets. We obviously have played very well in the online payment space, but are still scratching the surface of the opportunity. But we are now moving into offline commerce, and we are moving into ads, overall marketing budgets, credit, and continuing to expand the growth levers that we have as an organization to delight our customers. And we're well on our journey. As you will see for the rest of the day, we've hired an incredible team. We've declared this mission. We are starting to build the platforms, which you will see come to life today. And we have built and brought in tremendous talent over the last year in AI and technology to ensure that we can deliver on this. And we are moving very quickly. 24, as I said, was a year that we needed to bring the company back into profitable growth. But as we look into 25 and beyond, we are realizing our commerce vision immediately. So when you hit the total key, what does this all look like? Well, we've committed from guidance to grow greater than 5% in transaction margin in 25. As we look out into 27, we see high single-digit growth for transaction margin. And as we think about all the levers for growth that we have into the future and this transformation into a commerce platform, we believe and have our ambition that we will deliver double-digit transaction margin growth into the future and deliver it responsibly with 20% plus non-GAAP EPS growth. So this is our vision. This is what we look at as we look into the future. We are maniacally focused, and what you will hear throughout the rest of the day is our strategic imperatives that I laid out at our last earnings call are where our teams are focused and executing, and they are all in line with the vision that I just laid out. We will win checkout, we will scale our omni experience, we will grow Venmo, and we will accelerate our SMB penetration. And as we do all of that, we will get to a place where we will build on the foundation that we've created as an organization, the largest two-sided open platform. We will ensure that we now move into these new addressable markets with velocity, with innovation that delights our customers. We will do it online, we will do it in store, and we will do it in an agentic world. And we will deliver incredible results as we move forward, not only in 25, but beyond. So with that, I'd love to bring the team up and ensure that they are able to expose to you all the details and the how of this vision. And we'll start with our Chief Technology Officer, Srini Venkatesan.
Thank you, Alex. What an exciting vision. As Alex shared, we are on a journey to become the go-to platform for shopping everywhere. As we accelerate towards this vision, one thing is clear. Technology is key to unlocking the exciting future. Today, I'll walk you through 4 key investments in AI and technology that will deliver powerful experiences for our customers and merchants. It starts with our scale. We are one of the largest, most powerful data sets in the world. We have 430 million consumers and merchants across 200 markets. We process 1.7 trillion total payment volume every year. That's approximately 1/4 of the world's commerce, the equivalent of GDP of Australia every year. We also track 20 trillion customer interactions. This has created a valuable data vault that is more than 500 petabytes large. That's 500 petabytes. But it's not the quantity of our data that sets us apart. It's the depth and breadth of our data that no other company can rival. Data is crucial for merchants in today's fragmented shopping environment. But they are limited to activity solely within their own brand, obscuring a complete view of customer behavior. PayPal's vast and unmatched two-sided network creates a rich tapestry of insights across millions of merchants, unlocking a holistic view of the customer well beyond a merchant's typical view. This level of intelligence helps the merchant personalize that delights our customers with rewarding shopping experiences, creating a powerful flywheel effect. And we offer this across not one merchant, but tens of millions. However, we face a significant challenge. Today, our data is scattered across disparate systems. This slows us down. Unifying our technology is my #1 priority. I'm proud to share we have already started with 4 initiatives. 1 platform, 1 profile, 1 process, all powered by AI. Today, I'll walk you through the initiatives and the positive results we are seeing. Let's start with 1 platform. As we have grown over the years and acquired new products, each product ran on an independent platform for speed and agility. They say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Our past served us well for years, but as we accelerate towards our transformation, it's slowing us down in 2 critical areas. 1, our velocity. Today, similar capabilities are individually built and maintained across each product, resulting in a drain on resources. 2, our customer's experience. Today, if you sign up for new PayPal products, you'll find varying onboarding processes, features, and preferences. Our North Star is 1 platform, a common chassis that we orchestrate behind the scenes, unseen by the consumer. When our core capabilities move up to the chassis, we can build once and use for all. This allows us to bring best-of-breed services to market faster for every customer, no matter which product they are using. Likewise, with PayPal Open, merchant can access the full PayPal ecosystem, regardless of which integration they choose. Today, PayPal and Xoom are unified, making it possible to send foreign remittances through the PayPal app, no Xoom login required. Zettle is targeted for the first half of this year, followed by Venmo, Braintree, and PayPal Complete Payments. Let's talk about 1 profile. We are moving to one single view of our customer. Today, we capture a customer's activity and preferences across each product. With one profile, we are combining these insights to reach our customers in a powerful, delightful way. This was illustrated in Alex's campaign example. And we have 4 additional experiences that bring this to life. First, seamless interoperability across products. You can now search accounts across Venmo and PayPal. This is just the beginning of what we can unlock across products. Second, we can now underwrite and extend more opportunities to customers with less effort. Here you can see Venmo users receive personalized offers based on their unified financial profile. Additionally, we can create personalized shopping experiences. With our view of the customer's size and hobbies, we can enable the merchant to show the right shoes in stock in the right size. Lastly, we can improve our customer support interactions. With the view across products, we can predict why a customer is reaching out, and in some cases, reach out before they even need assistance. As valuable as these rich experiences are, we know that when it comes to commerce, speed matters. We are modernizing our systems, are on a journey to be cloud native, to provide our customers and merchants with the fastest experience. This will be one of our most impactful modernization efforts to date. Take a look at this map. Today, no matter where you are in the world, when they engage with PayPal, the request travels back to our systems in the US and back again. This is felt most acutely in our furthest regions. With our new geo-based strategy, we have moved our edge closer to the customer. Next, we will move our apps and services. This journey unlocks our ability to scale as PayPal grows, an area ripe for innovation with the tools and flexibility needed to rapidly build and deploy, and the best performance no matter where you are in the world. Historically, our journey to the cloud was a lift and shift of our current architecture from our data centers to the cloud. To fully realize the potential of cloud, we must modernize our applications and processes to be cloud native. Over the past 18 months, Braintree has moved completely cloud native. We have seen a 20% reductions in latency of services and 2 to 3 times faster time to market. To bring this to life, we can now deliver a concept to production in less than 30 days. This used to take 3 to 4 months. That's a really big deal. As we unify our platform and modernize our infrastructure, we are also standardizing on one unified development process. Over the past 6 months, we have streamlined a complex development system to enable faster releases and accelerated speed to market. Today, our top applications have moved to this process. And here are the results we are seeing. 50% improvement in lead time, time from concept to delivery, 40% increase in speed of build time. This has enabled our checkout app to move from weekly releases to daily, up to multiple times a day. In the next few months, all developers will be on the same process. But no development process is complete without AI. As we have streamlined our process, we have taken the opportunity to add AI agents. These agents have helped developers create unit test cases in minutes, which used to take 2 to 3 sprints, update their applications to Java 17 in 5 hours compared to 30 hours, and reduce time spent on coding tasks by 10 to 30% with our AI-powered code assist tools. Next up, we'll also use AI agents to update our C++ legacy code. We are undergoing a parallel transformation internally with our PayPal employees. This year, we are unleashing the power of AI tools for every employee. This is Eva, PayPal's safe, secure, encouraged Gen AI assistant, currently rolling out to all PayPal employees. Eva is connected to internal PayPal systems, combining the best of Gen AI with the data and tools employees need. Here's one example of how we are leveraging AI internally at PayPal. Today, PayPal manually handles thousands of compliance cases annually. Analyzing interactions between just 2 accounts can take an investigator days. With AI, we can now analyze patterns 5 counterparties away in minutes, revealing trends that are beyond human detection, from days to minutes. These are examples of how AI is improving productivity across the entire organization. Now let's talk about what AI can do for our customers. As you heard from Alex, we have a strong customer-backed mission at PayPal. We often ask ourselves, what pain points are our customers facing today that the world of AI can solve? We know consumers spend a lot of time optimizing their cashback and rewards. But with so many systems to remember, they are often unsuccessful. To address this, PayPal utilized AI to collect all the credit card's terms and conditions and analyze the optimal credit option for each purchase category. With our AI model in hand, we put it to the test, and here is what we found. When we ran 10% of the eligible monthly transactions through the model, it revealed that shoppers could have saved $50 million had they let AI select the best credit option for the purchase. If we can imagine that for all of our transactions, the amount of money we could be saving for our consumers is massive. This is a great example of dynamic, personalized commerce everywhere. And it's just the beginning of our wallet getting smarter with AI. We also ask ourselves, how can new and emerging AI, such as agentic AI, delight our customers? People are increasingly using Gen AI for shopping research. However, today there is no option to make a purchase. We have already started development on an agent within the PayPal app. Customers can prompt the agent to research what they need for a campaign trip or ask it to reorder a recent purchase. With PayPal's profile and identity context, we can seamlessly place your order. Likewise, our strategic partners could leverage PayPal agent to augment their context and to complete the purchase. To sum it up, one platform will standardize and increase our velocity. A single complete picture of our customer profile powers the personalized experiences that only PayPal can provide. One process improves our productivity, and a modernized infrastructure increases performance. And lastly, AI, the accelerant that is activating our global workforce and bringing innovation back to the core of PayPal. Look, this is why I came to PayPal. Throughout my career, I've seen how technology can transform the lives of consumers and merchants. But the impact has always been limited to just one merchant. At PayPal, we are out to revolutionize commerce for millions. And PayPal has the technology, data, security, and customer trust to get it done. And like I said, we are just getting started. Thank you. Let me pass it to Diego.
Thank you. Thank you, Srini, and good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you today to share our consumer strategy. But before I get into our plans, I really want to touch on 4 important points that you may not know about the consumer business. First of all, we have 2 powerful and trusted brands. A lot of companies, they're lucky if they have 1. Well, we have 2, and this really sets us apart. PayPal and Venmo are among the most trusted and valued brands globally. Second, we heard this before, we are a global leader. We have over 430 million customer accounts across more than 200 markets worldwide. And here's the thing, nearly half are outside of the US. Third, we have the largest installed app base, more than 3 times the size of our next largest competitor. And what's very important is that we are platform agnostic. And you know this very well. This is critical because the next generation of customers will engage through the apps. You know, like they say in real estate, it's location, location, location. In our case, it's apps, apps, apps. And fourth, and you can see in here, we have the most comprehensive product suite in payments, hands down. Now, the strategy I will share with you really starts with and builds on where we've always been, but as Alex says, it's also an evolution of our business to drive durable growth. Our two brands helps us appeal to the widest set of consumers, and we have a winning strategy for each one of them. So let's start with PayPal. Branded checkout is the heart of PayPal, and every business in the company has a critical role in driving it. So on the consumer side, it's all about selection, consumer selection, how we drive consumers to select and demand PayPal at checkout, but it doesn't stop there. Our strategy also drives engagement across our ecosystem of products to increase monetization. Later, you're going to hear from my colleagues, Frank, Michelle, and Susan, about how the checkout experience will also drive conversion and how we are going to scale merchant adoption. Now, as we always do, let's start with the consumer. So PayPal's value proposition resonates across all demographics, but we are maniacally focused on young families and individuals in their 30s and 40s who have medium to high incomes. This is a very important distinction. They want convenience, and they want to make the most of their money. So for them, we want PayPal to be the easiest, the safest, and the most rewarding way to pay, to send, and to save money, which makes us the smartest way to pay. Now, there are three pillars that underpin how we drive selection and answer the question, why PayPal? Pay everywhere, pay your way, and get the most value. Now, let me give you an overview. So starting with pay everywhere, consumers choose PayPal because they can use it for everything. Our strategy is to be top of mind. So either if you are omnichannel, or you're sending P2P, or even if you're doing crypto with us, this is very critical because we know that the more you use our products, the more their checkout selection grows. That means that we're driving habituation. Second is pay your way. There is a new frontier to being easy. Yes, checkout has to be fast, and you're going to hear a lot of that today. We will be. But we're also going beyond. Our focus is on innovation. We will make checkout seamless and frictionless end-to-end, and it will go all the way to support our consumers post-purchase. And then is get the most value. We are going to turbocharge rewards and purchasing power like never before. Now, what is really important is that if you look at these numbers, every stat that we have in this page shows that every consumer product leads to checkout. And that is a very important distinction for our strategy. That's why it's both about having an amazing checkout experience, but it's also critical that we build and we nurture a consumer product ecosystem that drives engagement, that gives us more ways to monetize, and that keeps reinforcing selection. So now let me give you more detail on the execution of the three pillars of our strategy. So let's start with pay everywhere, which includes how omnichannel, P2P, and crypto will drive habituation. So first, as Alex said, PayPal is omnichannel. Our consumers can now use us online and in-store through debit, tap to pay, credit, and pay later products. Last year, we launched PayPal Everywhere in the US, and we're seeing incredible results, like an increase in checkout penetration among debit card users. Listen to this. Every time we add 4 debit card actives, we add 1 incremental checkout active. And not only that, but our TPV on debit card has grown 100% year over year. So PayPal Everywhere is expanding both checkout and share of wallet. This year, we will expand PayPal Everywhere into more markets, starting with the launch of our NFC wallet in Germany, which is very, very exciting. Next up is P2P. Our users can send money virtually anywhere and everywhere. It's a cornerstone of our consumer ecosystem and user acquisition strategy. 30% of our new users come from P2P. And over $10 billion of P2P funds are re-spent through checkout. So not only does P2P bring in new users, it keeps them engaged. We will continue to innovate on P2P with new features. Soon, we will let you send money instantly to bank accounts and mobile wallets, or send cash and digital currency like crypto nearly anywhere in the world. This is something that only PayPal can deliver. And listen to this, anyone, even outside of our network, will be able to receive payments with text or messenger through PayPal. That's pretty exciting. And finally, let's talk about crypto. So PayPal was the company that brought the world of offline to online. And now we are the ones taking it from online to on-chain. We started by being a safe place to buy, sell, and hold crypto. And we're seeing explosive growth as our consumers use it more and more for transfers and payments. And we're very excited because PayPal consumers can use crypto to pay in millions of PayPal merchants right there in our app. So we integrate buying, sending, and spending, all with the safety and trust only PayPal can provide. We're excited because we're building something truly differentiated. So our consumers won't want to do crypto anywhere else. Now, let's switch and talk about our second pillar of the PayPal strategy, pay your way. We're making checkout more frictionless for consumers. New vaulted experiences will make it easier than ever to set up PayPal for a seamless, almost invisible checkout. And we will be launching a subscription management hub so that customers can add and cancel their subscriptions all in one place. All of this because we know that when users choose us once on subscriptions and recurrent payments, that means they are choosing us every time at checkout. And the PayPal wallet will get smarter. Soon, all of your offers, rewards, and loyalty programs will stack automatically and be applied automatically right there in the app. So let me give you a few examples of what this might look like. So consumers will automatically earn and burn merchant rewards at the point of sale. This will stack on top of their PayPal rewards and their personalized offers, so they get the most out of every transaction. And users will then set preferences that automatically switch on features like buy now, pay later right there in the store, so they also get maximum flexibility. And then it's post-purchase that builds loyalty with features that simplify and add value. This includes smarter receipts, making it easier to track packages, manage returns and refunds, and personalized insights that make future shopping experiences better by remembering a lot of very key important details from your preferences, colors, sizes, styles, etc. And now the third and the final pillar of our PayPal strategy, get the most value. We want our customers to keep coming back because of how much value PayPal unlocks for them. So let's start with pay later. We want to be the best pay later, period. And how? By being the only ones who offer maximum availability, affordability, and choice. So let me explain one by one. Other BNPL companies are still expanding their networks. Well, PayPal's scale is a clear advantage. Almost anywhere you PayPal, you can pay later. That's incredible. And you can manage your payments right there in the app. That's what I call maximum availability. Also, our amazing products have no fee and no interest options. That's maximum affordability. And we give customers lots of options to choose from based on their needs. That's maximum choice. This used to be just online. Now we're bringing this in stores too. And these products are going to show up big in our marketing, yes, in a very big way. And next, on getting more value is rewards. Integrations with third-party loyalty programs and a new PayPal rewards program which will reward the entire customer relationship from sending P2P to checkout and even buying crypto. Very exciting. And now the last component of getting more value, ads and offers. PayPal Ads is not just another ads business, it's the engine to our commerce platform that Alex described. We're already seeing a 65% lift in checkout when users enroll in our Save on a Merchant offer. And we're just getting started. We can serve consumers ads on our own surfaces, like our app, but also offsite at our merchant and media partners. So let me give you an example. Imagine you're watching a show on your streaming platform, your favorite streaming platform, but instead of another random ad, you see an ad that's targeted to you with an offer that you actually want, and the offer is already saved for you in the PayPal app. And you can check out with a single tap. We're building something that is very differentiated that only few others can build. We're building the future of commerce. So there you have it. That is the PayPal consumer strategy. And let me speak a little bit about what does all this mean for monetization. Just look at those numbers. When consumers are engaged across our menu of products, they're worth up to $94 per account, compared to $5 for consumers who only use P2P. That's pretty exciting and remarkable. But what's even more exciting is that if you look at the penetration of these products beyond P2P and checkout, it's still so low. We have tremendous opportunity to keep driving growth, and that's our strategy. And this is not just a theory. We already have great momentum in our business. Our cohort of power users grew by 10% last year, and our inactive users declined 4%. We're driving engagement, which means our strategy is working. Okay, let's switch gears now and talk about Venmo. Few apps are more deeply ingrained in the lives of young people than Venmo. How many times do you hear or even say yourself, Venmo me or I'll Venmo you, right? The name is the category. And what's exciting is that we're building something even bigger than a P2P app. We are evolving Venmo to become the next generation's go-to money movement app. So what do we mean by that? Let's dig into the Venmo strategy to bring this to life. As we did with PayPal, let's start with the consumer. Our user base is already affluent. It has a higher penetration of mid to high income consumers than our competitors. This, coupled with the engagement that we have in our app, gives us a clear advantage to monetize these high spending levels. We serve a lot of different customers across the US, but what we wake up every morning thinking about is how we deliver on the needs of young, urban affluents. You know them. They are recent college graduates or young professionals. They are working hard, but they're also living their lives, having fun with their friends. They are splitting rent, rides, and restaurant tabs. They are spending in the neighborhoods where they live and they work. And they want money to move as fast as they move. Instant, effortless, mobile first, all in one place. Now, so let me now take you through the 5 steps of our strategy designed to serve the needs of these customers. And there is an intentional sequence to this strategy. So let's start with being the best P2P, which is obviously where the money comes in. We are the leaders on P2P today, and we will continue to innovate to expand that lead. So let me give you some examples. Last year, we scaled our groups feature. Alex mentioned this for PayPal. We did this for Venmo. So for your next ski holiday with your friends, if you're planning one already, now you can save money as a group and split the costs. So far, our users have created 400,000 groups in 2024. In October, we launched Schedule Sense, making money movement even easier, particularly for high-value use cases like rent payments. And this year, we will bring even more advancements to search and discovery, making the experience even better. And here's another amazing thing. We are building the base of the future. Our teen base has exploded by nearly 150% year over year. It's pretty exciting and remarkable. Then, we are going to enable our customers to use their P2P funds to shop omni-channel. Venmo processes over 18 billion in P2P flows monthly. That's an incredible number. This gives us the opportunity to convert these funds into monetized spending. We're going to do this through Pay with Venmo, which is already an incredible experience. You can then shop online, make purchases like booking a trip on JetBlue or ordering on DoorDash. And then we're going to do this through the Venmo debit card with Tap to Pay for offline spending. You can think about local restaurants, shops, and more. What is very exciting is that both of these products are in high growth mode. Next, we want to drive even more spending on Venmo. So capitalizing on our incredible engagement that's already there, we are going to integrate experiences right there in the app and in our feed. So imagine you use Venmo already, so for example, to buy tickets to go to a concert with your friends. So you want to see that your friends are doing that, so then you can buy tickets right next to them, right there, without leaving the Venmo app. And think about it, this is not just booking tickets for concerts. It could be booking rides, get restaurant reservations, and even book a new local yoga class, which is going to be a great tool for small businesses. The best part is we are connecting consumers to merchants and merchants to consumers in a big way. That is the magic of Venmo. And then we are going to drive even more funds in. With our new strategy, customers will want to bring their money into Venmo. And we will make it easier and more compelling than ever, no matter where they keep and earn their money. So whether that's through direct deposit, gig economy payouts, or investment platforms, and with enhanced money management tools and rewards, we will add even more reasons to bring more funds with Venmo. And finally, in the sequence is rewards. We are going to reward our customers for their whole relationship with Venmo. We believe that we keep customers coming back is by building a relationship, one that is based in giving them more value for everything they do with us. So that's our 5-step Venmo strategy. And let me share, as I did with PayPal, what this means for our opportunity to monetize and why we're confident that our strategy is going to work. P2P is our killer use case to get people engaged with our ecosystem. Then when we get them to start spending with us in store and online, their ARPA rockets up to $67 and goes even higher to more than $100 when they also start to bring funds in. And while we're already having a lot of engagement on P2P, look at those numbers of penetration. We still have so much opportunity to drive more penetration across our ecosystem. We are very excited about where we're going with Venmo and the opportunity. But we're also excited that we're not just talking about something that it will come, whereas already talking about the results we're already seeing. A 24% increase in users monetized beyond P2P in 2024. 12% growth in ARPA year over year, and 50% growth in Pay with Venmo merchants. This is really strong progress. So what does this mean for Venmo's financial performance? The formula is simple. We're getting more consumers engaging at higher levels with our monetized products. Ultimately, our plan will enable us to grow Venmo revenue to more than $2 billion by 2027. So let me conclude by saying very simply, we're focusing on 3 key outcomes. Going back to the beginning, driving selection rate, first and foremost. 2, accelerating or increasing our per user monetization. That's the 2 sides of our strategy. And 3rd, accelerating new revenue sources. Our strategy is clear, is designed to drive durable growth, and what's most important, we are on our way. So thank you, and let me now hand it over to Steve, that is going to take us forward. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Diego. Thanks, Diego, Srini, Alex. That was fantastic, exciting. Love hearing the words durable growth for me anyway. Before we go over to Frank, Michelle, and Susan, we're going to take roughly a 15-minute break right now. Please be back in your seats then. If you go over to the marketplace area, you'll see a number of PayPal merchants such as Flatbush Granola, which is great, Sun and Swell. So enjoy yourselves as that, coffee, etc. And we'll see you back in 15 minutes. Thank you.